On December 12th, 2012, this is Pulling You number 80, extra episode number 1 on strong jump shift hands with 6'5" in the minor suits. And hello, Bridge friends. This is Michael on behalf of Santa and the elves here at Bridge Hands, and welcoming you to our next in the series on strong jump shift hands. Now, in our last episode, we explored 6'5" come alive hands, where the opener had held a major suit. Yet from time to time, we are dealt 2 long minor suits. In this lesson, then, we will consider those highly distributional hands with 6 diamonds, 5 clubs, and an opening hand or better. And as always, we will continue to show you hands where we can use our favorite tools, including the semi-self-sustaining suit, suit quality, losing trick count, and cover cards. Now that's the good news. So what's the bad news, you ask? Well, on some of these hands, it will be tough to bid. Advanced or expert players will not necessarily agree on how to bid some of the more challenging hands. Now, not to worry, we are probably better off testing our bidding and play skills on such hands here, where we can discuss the justification for making one call over another, ditto on the play. So provided you are okay with a liberal dose of reality, you will be in good hands and good company with us and other viewers. On part 1, we will start right off reviewing 6'5" hands with a major suit that we previously looked at in lesson number 80. Then we will switch the suit ranks so that the hand has 6 diamonds and 5 or more clubs, comparing and contrasting the outcomes. On part 2, for our members that have signed up for our free premium and ultra memberships at our bridgehands.com website, we will have a few bidding variations with different contracts with both the declarer and the defender making real word decisions. In other words, sometimes players will not make their best bid or play. So welcome to life, Class 101, with an occasional gift, be it offered during the holiday or anytime during the year. In part 3 and part 4 then, our premium and ultra members, we will have 8 more hands to bid and play those 6'5" come alive holdings, including slam bidding and other scenarios in the face of competitive bidding. And as always, from time to time, we will change a card or 2 here or there so you can test both your bidding and play and see what the determinations are based upon some of the switching of a couple subtle cards. So if you're ready to begin, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, see you at the table. Well, okay, and our first hand are actually hand number 0 because it comes from episode number 80, and that pulling you on our hand number 7, we have these identical hands. We're going to use it as a review to compare and contrast with our hand number 1. And the difference will be, here we've got 6 spades. And because this lesson is all about minors, we're going to change the spades and the diamonds, those pointy suits, not only for South, but all of the players at the table. And so in so doing, what we're going to do is we're going to see how that affects our hand evaluation, bidding, and the outcome of the contract. You think the outcome will be different? Well, no, it will be the same number of tricks, but how many tricks does it take to make game? The answer is it depends. In a major, it takes 10 tricks. In a minor, it takes 11 tricks. And with this type of a hand shape, 6-5-2-0, it doesn't look like we want to play in a 3 no-trump contract, do we? So it will affect the outcome. So, okay, we're not going to go through a lot of hand evaluation here. We'll do that when we get to the next hand, which will be basically identical, just changing the suits. So with 6-5 in the black suits, 6 spades, ace, king, jack, 10, 6 times, and we can see we have an opening hand or more. Do we have losing trick count possibilities here? Well, if we have a partnership fit or if we have a semi-self-sustaining suit or better. Yeah, we don't have to worry about a partnership fit, do we? Look at this. 4 gorgeous honors, 6 long. If we have a suit quality of 9 or more, do we call suit quality? That is where we have the length of the suit plus the number of honors equals 9 or more. If it's a fully self-sustaining suit, it's 10. In this case, we have 6 long plus 4 honors, 4 good honors, so that is 10. It is a semi-self-sustaining suit and better. Yes, it is a fully self-sustaining suit with 10. Okay, so that means we're only going to have 1 loser at most, and you can see, obviously, looking at this hand, if your partner's void, we shouldn't lose more than 1 spade. So we have only one loser in spades, and we can go with our losing trick count. Losing trick count, you recall, we only count losers for the first 3 cards in a suit, and only if we're missing the ace, king, queen, unless it's just a side suit with queen third. Okay, we have one loser in spade, one loser in diamonds for the ace 8 spot, 2 losers in clubs, missing the ace, king for that great 5-card suit, only missing the top 2 honors. So that's 4 losers. And if that's 4 losers from 13 tricks in the deck, that leaves 9 winners. We have 9 winners. It means we only need 1 trick from partner to make a game. In the major suit, if it was a minor suit, 11 tricks for a game. Now we're going to need 2. That might affect our bidding. More on that later. Okay, so we're going to go ahead on this hand with a 4-loser hand, having a great major. We're going to open 2 clubs. West will pass to North. You may recall in hand 7, North got a little bit off of the reservation, gave the opponents a gift by bidding 2 hearts. Yes, they have 2 of the top 3, the king, queen 5 times, but they do not have 8 high card points. What do they have? They have a 5-4-2-2 shape, but they have no other honors anywhere. 4 small diamonds, 2 small in each of the black suits. So they should not be bidding 2 hearts. Remember, when you make a bid other than 2 diamonds waiting after your partner's 2 club opening, what you're doing is you're saying, I have a good chance to get a slam. You have 22 points or more playing, 9 tricks or more, right? And on the North, we would say, we have 8 points or more. Takes 33 points for a slam. I've got 8 points or more. We have a good chance. We can at least play to the 5-level partner. And this person shouldn't have bid 2 hearts, which they did last go around. This time we'll make the more conservative and correct 2 diamond waiting bid. We can take our heart suit and bid it later. Okay, a pass over by East. South then bids 2 spades. There's no reason to bid 3 spades. If you had maybe 3 losers and a great suit, you might do it there, but no reason. 2 spades is forcing 1 round. So after 2 spades, now North can bid 3 hearts. Say, yes, I do have heart suit. How about playing 4 heart game? South says, I don't think so, and they bid maybe 4 spades as a sign-off bid. At any rate, they're now going to be playing in a 4-spade game. And the opening lead, certainly not going to lead away from an unprotected ace, jack 10 in a trump suit, so we won't be leading the heart suit. If we did lead that ace of hearts, well, South will rough it, and then the king, queen, and North are promoted, and you don't want to do that. So we could lead, I suppose, away from the king third if they were maybe in a lower level contract. But when South typically has about 9 tricks, about 22 points or more, they might have the ace-queen doubleton, so we don't want to lead away from the king. Could lead a diamond. I don't personally like leading away from a jack third, jack doubleton. Not a terrible lead, but usually can cause problems if you have a split jack king with your partner in the north-south. The declarer has ace-queen, so I don't think that. So that leaves the trump suit, the spade suit. So I think the safe lead is leading the 8 of spades from 3. Apparently this West doesn't know about when you have 3 to lead the middle in a trump suit. So they lead the 4. All right. Around to East, they go up with the queen. They're not real happy with it, but it's queen doubleton, as we can see. With the king, queen 6 times in South, it was going to fall anyway. So it turns out, no, we didn't have any losers in the spade suit. The longer our suit is, when we've got the 2 top honors, the more chances we have to drop like a queen. Okay, and we did. So at any rate, we win the first trick. We don't have any chances to rough in the dummy. We don't have any chances to promote in the dummy, so we might as well just pull trump. So we play the ace of spades, and they both follow. Now remember, we had 6, North had 2, that was 8. That means they were 5. They played 2 rounds. That's 4. They've got 1 left, and we'll pull that. So we play the jack of spades. West follows. East plays the 7 of diamonds, encouraging from king, queen, 10, 5 times. Okay, so far so good. Good communications by the opponents. So we can go ahead and play 1 more spade, but sooner or later we're going to have to tackle that club suit. We know that they're going to have 2 winners. So we got to save at least 2 trumps for when they start playing side suits. So we'll play 1 more and see if we can squeeze a little bit. A heart and a heart is played from East and West. Okay, they see the dummy with the king, queen. They're not interested in saving that suit. So now we'll go to the club suit. We could play the jack or the queen. The jack might be a little bit more nebulous. West has no reason to win it with king 3 times, so they duck. If it was king doubleton, they might have to think, wondering if maybe it was playing a queen and then play the ace to drop our king doubleton. Here, not an issue. Okay, they win with the ace of clubs over in the east hand, and they come back with their king of diamonds because they have a sequence suit, king, queen, 10, 5 times initially. So that is as good as king, queen, jack, almost. We have a broken sequence suit, but that is correct lead as the king of diamonds. They come back with the king, we win with the ace, and over in the west hand, they have jack 9 doubleton. They know their partner has king, queen, 10, or else they wouldn't have made that lead. So we might as well drop our jack, and now we can go ahead and show that we have a doubleton and unblock for our partner. Very cooperative, good. Okay, after winning the ace of diamonds, we can see we've got 2 more losers. We have a diamond loser and a club loser. We'll go ahead and play another club, and they both follow. And remember what the suit distribution was on clubs? We had 5. North had 2, is 7. That means there were 6 outstanding. They played 2 rounds. The question is, will they be 3-3 or 4-2? It's coming soon to a theater near you. Okay, they win the king. They now play that next diamond to cooperate with their partner because they had good communications before. We lose that trick. They now play the 10 of diamonds, which has been promoted over on the east hand, and we rough in, and now is the moment of truth. Are the clubs 3-3 by the opponents? Are they down to each one? Or does one of them have 2 and the other have 0? We play the 10 of clubs, and fortunately they both fell. That meant it was a 5-3-3-2 in the north. And the chance that they were 3-3 is 1 in 3 times, 36% chance, and it worked here. So we had some bad news. We made our game. The bad news was we didn't have any tricks from our partner at all. That king-queen didn't help because we were avoiding the suit. Not a likely situation, but the more that you are distributional with 2 suited hands, the more that you can expect your partner may not have much to contribute to you. Okay, so looking back at the hand, started with the 2 club bid because we had 9 tricks and one of them was a major suit. In a minor suit, we'll see that in a moment, not so much. Okay, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, 3 hearts, eventually getting to 4 spades, and depending upon whatever lead they had, we were always going to get our 10 tricks because the clubs were 3-3. So bad news, no help from our partner. Good news, we're able to catch that queen doubleton, and the clubs were 3-3. Okay, let's take a look at the same hands, but let's move the spades and the diamonds and see where we go from there. Okay, on our second hand, hand number 1, we have the same suit distribution. We have different suits though, as we said, and this is all about minors today. So we have 6 diamonds, so much for our 6 spades, and in spades we have the ace 8 spot that we saw in the diamonds before. So we're going to go ahead and spend a little bit more time doing hand evaluation just to compare and contrast with our losing trick count and our self-sustaining suits. So in this case, counting the high card points in diamonds, ace, king, jack, 10, 6 times, that's 8 high, and we're going to give 2 distribution points for a great 6-card suit, so that's 10 points. And in clubs, we have queen, jack, 10, 5 times, that's another 3, 13, and anything beyond 4, we count 1, so we have another one there, is 14 points, and in spades, ace 8 spot, another 4 is 18. So that's a fairly good hand, isn't it? 18 points. It's one where if our partner has 7 points or more, we have 25 points. We're interested in a game. With a minor, though, it takes that extra stretch, doesn't it? An extra trick. But we said we were going to be taking a look at our suit quality. And same as before, you recall that was where it's 6 long for honors is 10. It's a self-sustained suit. We don't have to worry about a partnership fit before using losing trick count. So our losing trick count, recall that was 1 diamond loser, 2 club losers, same 2, and this time it's spades where we have 1. So we have 4 losers. 4 losers and you have a major suit, fine, go ahead and make your 2 club opener. In this case though, with a minor suit, I think we ought to go a little slower and make it a 1 diamond opener. We take 2 tricks, remember. If we've got 9, we need 11 to make a game. Our partner may not have 2. And if they have 8 points or more, they may be really interested in slam. Anyway, that's one bidding philosophy. Not everybody would agree with it, but from standpoint of losing trick count and using our suit quality, that would be my recommendation. So we're going to open at 1 diamond. And over now to the West hand. Well, maybe they want to get in the auction. Oftentimes players with 8 points or more and a fairly good suit, they want to intervene. In this case, ace, jack, 10, 9, 8. Hey, that's a pretty good suit, isn't it? Only missing 2, so they've certainly got 4 tricks there anyway. And with a chance for repeated finesse, if they get to partner's hand, they'll only have maybe 1 loser. So jack, double 10 in spades, not so hot. King 3 times in clubs. So we have, aside from that jack doubleton that's troublesome, we have ace, jack, 10, and we have the king. I'd say it's worth a 1 heart overcall, wouldn't you? Okay, 1 heart overcall it is. Then to the north hand. Well, look at this. They've got king, queen 5 times in hearts, as you'll recall. We didn't change the heart suit at all. So, what do you want to bid here? You've got 5 high card points. You count 1 for the distribution, but now righty over in west has already bid your heart suit. So if you bid 1 no trump, you're showing 8 to 10 points. You don't have that. Do you want to make a call or not? Well, how about a negative double? Remember when you're in the responder seat and you have 4 in the other major? So you have 5 points. Could be 6 because your king, queen are well placed behind, ostensibly over west, that you would expect them to have an ace if they've got 5 cards or more in the suit, and you've got 5. So I'd say, yeah, you could go ahead and make a negative double. This is partner. I have at least 6 playing points or more, and you probably have equivalent to 6 with those good position on the hearts, and you have 4 spades, as little as they are. Some will pass, some will go ahead and make a negative double. Over in the east hand then, well, you're kind of surprised with all this bidding, aren't you? North-south should have around 20 points or more. Your partner doing overcall has 8 points, and how many do you have? Well, in spades, king, queen, 10, 5 times, 5 high. In clubs, king 3 times, ace 3 times, excuse me, that's to 9. And queen doubleton is 11. There's a lot of busy bidding going on at this table, isn't there? So I would say with 3 heart support, bidding 2 hearts would be appropriate. Yes, they're 3 little. And no, your partner with the unprotected ace doesn't mean that they should immediately play the ace. Just because you bid the suit doesn't mean you have to have the king. So at any rate, I would bid 2 hearts. But this east is either a little sleepy or doesn't like to bid much, and they're going to just pass for now. Remember, this is a bidder's game. If you don't get your bid in sometimes, it might go away. And it will. Okay, back to south. Well, you had 4 losers. Your partner has made a negative double. So, ostensibly, that's going to show 4 spades. But we want to show our club suit, don't we? And we're going to make a strong jump shift. Now, up to 18 points, we will go ahead and make a 2 club bid. Our partner may have 5, 6 points. But in this case, where we have only 4 losers, we're going to make a strong jump shift, which is forcing 1 round. In a major suit, it would be forcing to game. But because you bid both minors, it should be at least forcing to the 4 level of a minor suit. Your partner may want to go 3 no trump, though. Let's see. Okay, over to the west hand. They're passing. To north, do you want to bid 3 no trump? With 5 points, that'd be kind of spooky, wouldn't it? We'll take a look at some hands later where you'll be playing in 3 no trump, but we can see that spades is not going to be a pretty picture, is it, if they lead and play the spade suit. So at any rate, and same with the heart suit perhaps. I mean, there's going to be some problems there. Can't get to the dummy. So what do you do in the north hand after you've heard a strong jump shift that's forcing? 3 no trump doesn't seem too appealing. What else? You don't really have a good bid, do you? So when you don't and your partner's made a strong forcing bid, oftentimes the rule of anticipation says when we have some in a suit, they don't. When they have a lot of honors, we don't. It's certainly the case here. So how about just 3 diamonds, making the cheapest possible convenient bid? Now we'd like to have 3 support, but we know our partner in the south has got more of the first suit than they do in the second suit, or at least equal length. So I'd say just bid 3 diamonds. Sometimes the cheapest bid is the best one, and see where your partner's going there. They're the forcing hand. Let them see where they're going to go. It doesn't promise a big hand. They should know that you forced them to make a bid. So 3 diamonds by the north to south. Well, you have an extra diamond you haven't spoke about. So far, you might just have a 5-5 or even possibly a 5-4 hand. So I would say, yeah, you don't want to go to 3 no trump. You have a heart void, and you've only heard west bid that. So 4 diamonds would be your bid. Up to north, I don't think it's worth 5 diamonds. Do you? You don't really have many tricks to offer. You may have 1 trick, but if your partner had 10 tricks, you need 11 for a game. Don't you think your partner would have opened something other than 1 diamond if they could provide 10 tricks? Think about it. I think you agree, don't you? Right. So north, you want to pass. So strong jump shift was not game forcing when it was both minor suits. Major, different story. So we're going to play in 4 diamonds. And you know the drill. We were playing in 4 spades last time and what happened, but we'll go ahead and go through it. You recall what the lead was. The lead was a trump before. So in this case, yeah, go ahead and lead a trump, the diamond suit this time. Goes up to the queen. We win with the king. We then go ahead and play the ace. They both follow. And you recall it was a 6-3-2-2 suit. And when the queen has been played, they have 1 left. So we take our jack of diamonds. In this case, they play a small heart over in the east hand. I think they could have maybe came through with a spade, don't you, to show some encouragement, maybe a 7 of spades. At any rate, they just played a low heart to say they don't want that suit. A little bit more ambiguous, but I suppose it's not bad. Okay, so we went with the jack of diamonds. We might go ahead and play another round of diamonds. In this case, it was a 10 of clubs rather than jack. Another one of these ambiguous types of leads to confuse the opponents. They went with the ace over in the east hand. They now come up with the king of spades, right? Before it was the diamond, the king, queen, 10. Now it's the king, queen, 10 of spades. We win with the ace. We play another high round of clubs. They both follow. Remember, we had a 7-card suit, 5 and 2. They both followed. There's another 4. So they have 2 left. And you'll recall that they went ahead and played the spade. We lose the spade. They play another one. We rough in. We play another high diamond. And we're going to see if we can get them to pitch a club, right? Not a bad idea. Now we play the top club, and they both followed. So that was the 5-3-3-2 that happens 1 in 3 times at 36% chance. So we make 10 tricks. We make a part score in diamonds. We could have done it in spades if it was spades, but I hope you see what happened here. When we have a 4-loser hand, a good suit like we did, we're going to open 2 clubs. Then we're going to be able to bid our spades and insist upon a spade game. Even if our partner was a void in the suit, we'd be happy playing in spade game. In this case, though, when it's the minors, we have 4 losers. We take 2 winners from our partner. Our partner didn't have 2. Many days they will. And you'll be in 3 no trump or maybe 5 diamonds, maybe 6 diamonds, as we'll see in several of our hands coming up soon. In this case, though, it didn't happen. The consequence was not opening 2 clubs is allowed the opponents to get in the auction. And sure enough, West, with that hand holding, they did come in with a heart bid. Confused North, it had not been a heart bid by the West hand. North would have bid 1 heart. Now it's only 5 points, we like 6 points or more, but playing points, we have 1 card distribution. And a king queen, touching honors, is good working honors that we can work with. Okay, not here because we're void in south, but usually it is the case. So we go by what happens most of the time. After it went the 1 diamond, 1 heart, a negative double, over into the east hand. You should have gone 2 hearts. You've got 11 points. Some of them may be questionable. I don't blame you for thinking that Queen Doubleton in diamonds is maybe not worth much after hearing South open in a diamond suit. But even if you discounted that, that King, Queen, 10, 5 times in spades ought to be worth something. If you were playing in that, once your partner got rid of the jack, they get the ace out, you could maybe promote that suit if you have an entry with that club. So you should have bid 2 hearts over in the east hand. At any rate, after they passed, it was 3 clubs, and then ultimately partner bid 3 diamonds, just kind of like a waiting bid, had no idea what to bid, but don't pass. Your partner may have some big things in store. You may end up in 3 no trump, you don't know. After that, we went 4 diamonds, and Norris said, okay, I'm no longer forced to bid. I don't think I can contribute 2 or 3 tricks to the hand, so I will pass. Well, bridge friends, Santa's back, and hopefully you're all getting warmed up to the first portion of our lesson, contrasting the 6-5 hands with a long major suit, and contrasting that with another one in a long minor suit. And thank you for watching our teaser at the Bridge Hands Lessons. If you're not already a subscriber, well, don't delay. Come on down to www.bridgehands.com and check out the rest of our Polling You lesson number 80, extra number 1. Signing up for our free membership is easy without any obligation to join thousands of other subscribers, and better yet, sign up for our 3 or 12-month Ultra membership and view the entire lesson along with hundreds of bridge videos on a wide range of topics you will see at the table. Now, Bridge Hands lessons are designed to be enlightening, entertaining, and educational. And after all, none of us wants to spend too much time in that last category where we're not sure what's going on at the table. So, okay, bridge friends, I hope to see you over on the flip side. Thanks for coming, and happy bridge trails and holidays to you. Bye now.